Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is CoachCastTV, and we're here today with the number one girl.
Yep, had to do a wardrobe change.
Yeah, Mrs. Coach decided to find her number one girl t-shirt for support of ROSÉ in this video. So we have 1/4 of Blackpink, and we have somebody else. I have no idea who it is. This person's name is Alex Warren. And may be a very popular individual. Just because I don't know who it is doesn't mean anything, because I don't know a whole lot about music, if I'm being honest. But Alex, I don't know if he's a rapper, if he's pop, if he's rock, if he's country. Look, if he's country, we're probably going to have a problem. I'm just going to be honest. If you need
country and a ballad, we're in trouble.
If you need to understand how I feel about country music, all you need to do is go and watch our intro to "Stay" by Blackpink, where I talk extensively about my CMI PTSD, which is country music induced PTSD. So anyway, I don't know what this is, other than one of our regular viewers said that it was more ballady.
Well, maybe this will change your mind.
The Mrs. Coach will probably leave here happy, and I will probably leave here to find some rum. But in any case, we're going to see what this song called "On My Mind" sounds like coming up next. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Open-minded.
I am.
Yeah, open-minded.
Somebody's moving.
Hidden underneath the floor, in the attic of my dreams, there's somebody I adore. I could smile, I could lie, say I never think about you at all, most of the time. Maybe it's the way the clouds are painted a perfect shade of yellow all across the sky. Or maybe it's the way the times are changing and I'm stuck in the middle, frozen in a fire. But baby, you're on my mind.
Well, I'm going to let you be the color commentator on this. You know how sports has like the play-by-play man and then the color commentator. I'll call out what's happening, and you give your opinion.
Honestly, their voices harmonize very well together.
Well, she hasn't sung yet. But
Well,
you know what she sounds like.
I know what she sounds like, but with his voice, you can almost hear, because ROSÉ, her solo stuff has been more mellow. It's not upbeat and catchy. It's more mellow. It's a love song. His voice, what I'm seeing so far, is love song, and it's almost like a lovesick love song.
A lovesick love song. He's definitely
pining. He's pining.
He is pining. Yes. Yes. And I will leave it there, and we'll get back to our program.
Doors will open, doors will close. In the basement of my dreams, there's somebody I ignored.
I love her accent.
I'm a fool, don't be surprised. I don't ever think about you at all,
But right now I just need you to know. Maybe it's the way the clouds are painted a perfect shade of yellow all across the sky. Or maybe it's the way the times are changing and I'm stuck in the middle, frozen in a fire. Baby,
They have a leak.
my mind.
They have a leak or a bathtub that's overflowing. Look, I told you, I'm the play-by-play guy, and you're the color announcer, commentator.
Like I said, their voices, her style and his style in this song goes very well together. I don't know who he is, but when it first started out, he kind of had that little nasally kind of through his nose with the voice, and then he went into the pretty
Nasally
voice.
usually does come from the nose, just saying.
And then he went into his pretty voice. His voice is really nice, and it goes very well with hers.
Okay. They have a leak, and there's... did you see how they were doing like the zoom in to the dollhouse kind of thing?
Yeah.
So they're doing that.
Well, what's your take on the song?
Back to our program.
You showed up, crystal and casually. Our love was what it had to be. You showed up, like you're still attached to me. Our love was what it had to be.
Water and electricity.
They need to
is
call a
what it is.
disaster recovery team.
Maybe it's the way the clouds are painted, a perfect shade of yellow.
All across the sky, baby, it's the way the times are changing, and I'm stuck in the middle, frozen in a vibe. But baby, you're on my mind. You're on my mind. Baby, you're on my mind.
They also had a horse in the background. A lot of boxes. There were some blocks with letters.
That's the song itself was suited for her voice with his voice.
Well, they wrote
Yes.
it. If
I
I
know.
recall correctly, these two people wrote this song. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong because Coach is always right.
But I mean, they harmonized very well together. It did kind of have a like country vibe. I don't listen to country, and I only know of maybe one or two country stars, and I've got a couple of Carrie Underwood, but they're more done with the pop stars, like her song "Champion," which I love. But
Sure.
this one right here, it almost reminded me it'd go very good with a Hallmark movie. Just sad. Just very, very sad.
I love Rosé's voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll listen to her sing. Yeah. Look, there are certain types of music that I don't identify with. Our regular viewers know this.
Mm-hmm.
And could someone else do this song any better than these people did this song? No, probably not. This was people at the top of their game doing this. So mad respect to Alex and Rosé for doing this. Having said that, this is my blues, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because blues is Mrs. Coach's Achilles heel. She can't deal with blues music. And I can't deal with this type of music very easily.
The blues hasn't resonated with me. It's
Right.
not that I can't deal with it. It just
Well, it
doesn't
kinda
resonate.
is.
It doesn't resonate with me.
Right, and this kind of music doesn't resonate with
And
me.
that's fine.
Yeah, it
you,
is
you
fine.
don't have to. You don't have to like everything everybody else likes.
Well, and you know what? One of our viewers actually, in the day we're recording this, left us a comment that said that you guys are what more reaction channels need to do, in that reaction channels are clearly, in a lot of cases, I'm not saying all, this is what this viewer said in our comments. They said that a lot of reaction channels are clearly faking it. That nobody could possibly like every single song they listen to from every single group they listen to.
No.
It is not possible. And I know that every single person out there watching this, you've heard music you don't like or that you don't resonate with. And this is the case for me. And I hate to say it, but I just have not identified with Rosé's solo stuff. And her voice is incredible, but it's not the kind of music I like to listen to.
I think when you're dealing with like ballads, because ballads is not something that you
I don't like them. Yeah.
But there was a Baby Monster that we did one that you liked. So there are songs that can resonate, but in general, no, just like I am with the blues. And sometimes the harder rock, but the open-mindedness has gotten me to kind of step back and rethink, because there is a couple of Wasp songs that I have listened to that I say I really like.
And you like Led Zeppelin's blues song When the Levee Breaks.
Yes.
And so there are times when something kind of does get in there and make you say, you know what, this is not normally my style of music, but I like this.
Yes.
This was not that for me today. I'm honest. I'm being honest with you guys. And it is not in any way, shape, or form to say that Alex or Rosé even care what I think, because they don't. And they don't need to. People who are artists should make art that appeals to them.
And that's what it means to be creative. You
Right.
can be creative, and just because it doesn't resonate is fine.
Because there are millions of people out there that this music does resonate with. And that's all that matters, is if it resonates with the artist first and then their audience second. And there are a lot of people who I'm confident love this song, and they'll tell us in the comments how much they love this song and how much bad taste I have in music. And that is what they will say.
Well, that's okay. You tell me that all the time. So, hey.
Yeah, and it's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay. But again, I want to stress, when we don't care for something or it's not our style of music, it is not in any way, shape, or form negative toward the artist.
Her collaborations, I embrace the girls of Blackpink doing their solo, because we've listened to all of them.
Well, we've not listened to all of Lisa and Jenny's solo stuff.
No, but we've listened to the ones we've listened to. All the ones that have been.
Ones we've listened to.
Well, you know what I mean.
I do,
but
sadly.
There are some songs that I really, really like, and other ones I'm just not too fond of.
I will just say this. I'll end the video with this. I'm thrilled that Blackpink has posted a teaser, and that hopefully they'll be back soon. I did not, if I recall correctly, I don't think that there was a single Blackpink song I did not like. There were a few that were like, it's not exactly my style, but I can dig it. But there were a lot that I just loved. And their playlists, the permanent playlist songs, they'll always be there as long as I live. They're part of the playlist. And I personally feel that the combination of those four women together is always going to be superior to their individual solo work for me. It may not be for you, and that's perfectly okay. But for me, I like the combination of all four.
You can like all four. You can like their separate things together, and that's fine. And I think people hone on, well, it's Rosé or Jisoo or Jenny or Lisa and everything. It takes all four of them to make the Blackpink group.
Right.
But they are individuals outside of Blackpink.
Right.
And that's what's so interesting with their solo stuff. You're getting a snippet of it. You're getting what they really want people to bring and to see. They want to bring people to see and everything. But it'll be very interesting that when they come back together, what that dynamic does and how it changes and how it enhances.
That's a permanent word on CoachCastTV.
Enhances and it could level them up bigger than what they originally started, because when you get that view to be creative, because we are polar opposites in just about everything.
We are.
But we make it work.
Right.
And I let you be you and you let me be me.
Right. And I think that's something that a lot of people in today's world, they can't handle.
No.
Is people having a different opinion, because you see it all the time, whether it's related to politics, especially politics in the USA, or religion, or any other topic. And music is one of those topics that people are very passionate about. We've learned that on our channel, and people don't like when people have a different opinion. And it's sad that we've come to that as a society, because we all should embrace the fact that people can be different and have different opinions. It's what makes the world so special.
Different is good. If everybody was the same, how boring would we all be?
Right. I mean, you don't want to marry a carbon copy of yourself, right? Well, I mean, I'm look, there's not enough room in this house if both of us were like me. We know
We
that.
were talking about that in the pool. I'm like,
Right.
You are born to be in the spotlight, in my opinion. I've always kind of stayed in the background because that's the way I like it. And I'm good with that.
I mean,
I'm good with it.
it's what I'm saying is that being different is wonderful, and having different opinions and having different tastes is wonderful.
You can learn. You can learn,
so-
and you can have so much fun.
So anyway, kudos to Alex and Rosé for this song and for their successes, and wish them many, many more. I sound like they're getting married.
Well, you never know.
I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, let us know what you guys would like to hear next, and what your thoughts were on this song. And we'll see you next time. But before you go, throw a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
And come back and see us on CoachCastTV.